Before all that, for a month, anti-fracking protesters have been defying a court order by camping in a field near Chester, even though a judge has ordered them to leave. And any day now, bailiffs and the police could move in to evict them.
But they're making that as difficult and dangerous as possible. The site is now littered with tunnels and towers. Here's our chief political reporter, Phil McCann.
When the bailiffs come and lift this off, well, they won't be able to lift it off because it will be bolted on with people inside.
These tunnels are just one of the ways protesters have been spending the last month fortifying this camp. They arrived here in Upton near Chester in April 2014 because a company has planning permission to test drill the site. But the impending eviction is hardening their resolve.
It's humbling to see, in a way, the camp's flowed harmoniously throughout. We're not going to give up and we're here to stay.
We are fully prepared. We have been building this camp for a very long time now, and we are fortified. We know what we're doing. We are prepared for this.
And the clock's ticking for the frackers. Their permission to drill expires in May, so the protesters are trying to hold on as long as possible.
When the police and bailiffs try and break into this site, the first thing they'll be faced with are these wooden defences around the central part of the camp. But as well as that, there are some more extreme measures like this tower and this moat.
The tower is deliberately built to take the weight of only one person, who will lock themselves to it by the neck.
People watching this might think you sound mad.
It's an extreme extraction method of getting gas, and we've got to go to extreme measures to stop them carrying out this process.
There's been support from some locals for the camp. Some of them have been donating food. Others, though, point out the protesters are breaking the law. And the industry insists there's no need for neighbours of fracking sites to be concerned.
The regulations in this country have been built up over the last 30 years. They have been heavily scrutinised by a number of independent academic parties, and all have proved and said that the risks are minimal.
The company with permission to test this site, IGAS, says it respects peaceful protests, but these protesters are trespassing. There's no indication of when the bailiffs might move in, but the longer they leave it, it seems the more difficult their job will be. Phil McCann, BBC North West Tonight, Chester.
Did you notice that, how I promoted Phil McCann?
I
called him our chief political. I don't know what Aaron's going to make of that.
There is only one chief on this programme,
oh, there is.
as you know, and it's none of us.
No, it certainly isn't. It's certainly not you, Richard, sorry.
On the phone.
You're our chief sports reporter, though, Richard. I think it's fair to say that.